To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All I gotta do is look up in the tree.
The /2 podcast is a mature rated podcast.
You have been warned.
Who else in the leprechaun say yeah?
Ooh, Cormy's corn.
Ooh, Cormy.
Oh man, we've sunk to new lows.
Ooh, fuck.
It. Do 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 do.
I do like that. Ooh, fuck.
I know that is like the best. That is one of the best clips ever. I love that.
It has so many uses. Like somebody could you could have just got burned, and you can play that. You know, like I say something really snappy to Cormus, and Cormus is like, ooh, fuck. He's got owned.
I just got owned. That's awesome.
Or I do something boneheaded. Ooh, fuck. Rustee just walks in on me, fucking Tanya. Ooh, fuck. There you go.
See, it's just
Campathon. I'm taking Cormus's wife in the ass.
You know what? I fuck your whole family.
That's exactly what I'll say to Cormus.
That is, I fucked your entire family.
You know what else I would say to Cormus?
No, what?
Please give me cough.
Okay, that works. I guess that was unexpected. That's pretty awesome.
I was hoping you'd play that.
I haven't played him yet. I just tested it on a whim.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd play that one.
All right, let's dive right in. It's a Monday show, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy.
Let's send you down to the field and Aaron Edwards.
Joe, thank you so much. Richard, let me ask you the final play. Take me through it.
Well, I'm the best corner in the game. When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're going to get. Don't you ever talk about me.
Who was talking about you?
Crabtree, don't you open your mouth about the best. Or I'm going to set it for you real quick. LOB.
All right, and Joe, back over to you.
/2.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the /2 podcast, your official podcast about absolutely nothing. I'm your host, Rustee. With me, as always, the benevolent Cormus. What's up, Cormus?
Not much. I love the look on her face during that interview, because when she's like, who was talking about you? And it's just that look on her face of just, I don't know what's going on right now.
You realize you're talking to a camera and the whole world, and not
I
Crabtree?
wish they wouldn't have made her cut away from him. I wish they would have.
It looked like he left. It looked like he was just like out.
Yeah, he kind of.
No, I read a story. I read a story that the Fox executives told him to cut the interview.
Well, I can't say I blame him, but Jesus.
Oh, that would have been perfect, man. Fucking Crab, get more of the shit. I mean, and I know you're supposed to be respectful and be a sportsman, but the fucking division rivals. They have a lot of tension, a lot of off-field drama between the two. I just liked it. I liked it
because it's just so bizarre.
It's just it's good because you don't get that a lot in football. You get the canned responses of it was a tough thing, and I just got made a lucky play, and blah blah blah.
You get a guy being a douchebag.
I'd rather guys show a little personality for once in a while.
Do you see the ESPN interview, the old one where he's talking to I cannot remember the guy's name, the big show on ESPN, but he's like, I'm better at you at life.
Oh, Skip Bayless.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just better at you at life.
Skip Bayless is a fucking troll. He's like the king of the trolls, man.
He was just giving it to him, and he's like, you can trash me. He's like, I will trash you. He's like, well, what do you think about this guy? And he's like, it doesn't matter about that guy. I'm better than you.
I'm better than you.
I'm better than you at life. I'm 24. I've achieved more than you ever will. I was just like, oh my God.
I love Richard Sherman. I love his personality. Not every football guy needs to be that guy. You know what I mean? But it's good. It's good when there's like legitimate guys out there like that are not putting on an act. That are just out there just being themselves. Man, there's too many canned responses.
He was pretty much the Chipman's champion of that game.
Pretty much.
Yeah. He could have just raised up his hands and did the Chipman's champion salute and been done with it, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
The Chipman's champion.
Don't you ever come to the Chipman's champion with that weak shit? fucking Lay's potato chips.
Man,
I loved it. It was a good game. It was a good game.
I was a fan.
It was a better game than the other one. The other one was pretty much.
Yeah, Peyton pretty much was controlling that one.
It wasn't even that. It just the Patriots just were so off.
You know, it seemed like Tom Brady, and maybe I don't know if it was the altitude or whatever, but it just seemed like all of his passes were like 3 yards too long.
Yeah.
And you know, I know in Denver it's dinner era, so you know kicks go farther and throws go farther. It just seems like he never could get a rhythm. You know.
Yeah.
And the offense could never get a rhythm. But, you know, whatever. Tom Brady's Tom Brady. He's, you know.
I love the playoffs so far. You know, like I'm new to the NFL as far as like sticking to it.
Yeah.
And I was really excited about playoffs this year and got to do the whole thing.
You know, it's been a lot of quality good games. You know, it's the people you want to see play each other. You know, you got to see San Francisco play Seattle. You got to see the Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, and now you get to see, no matter how it would have played out, you would have seen a new dog versus an old dog, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, and I think with Richard Sherman doing what he did, I think as likable as maybe Seattle is because they're Seattle and nobody really has an opinion of Seattle. I think he kind of worked himself into a little bit of a villain role.
He did.
And then you got the good guy, all shucks, G. Willikers, Peyton Manning, and you know, and then you got I'm the best.
You got the forehead.
Yeah, but you know, but you got the I think you got the two best teams playing each other. You got the best defense playing the best offense. You know, and what's good about Denver's defense is it's good against the run, and Seattle has a good running back. So, I mean, you got a lot of strength versus strengths, you know, and that's what you want to see.
It will be a good game. So
I hope.
I will.
I hope Peyton wins one because I'm tired.
I've been rooting for him all season. It should just capitalize this season, like everything, like this season for him.
I hope he wins. I hope he wins one, and I hope he comes back. But you know, I don't care if he wins one after that. It's just everybody's like, well, his brothers won too. You know, those how they need like a fake, like NFL Network and ESPN have these fake, you know, things they need to talk about to fill time. And I'm tired of the fake debate about is Peyton Manning really the greatest of all time? You know,
yeah,
it's just a fake debate, and he just win his number 2 because I never want to hear that fake commentary again. You know,
yeah,
because he is him and Tom Brady. I mean, we're living in some kind of football nirvana right now, watching the two best quarterbacks of all time play each other.
Yep.
You know, and who knows? I mean, this will come along again someday, but you know, not guaranteed that it'll ever come along again in our lifetime.
I will say I watched the Seattle game, and it was just it seemed like the Niners could not get a break with those.
Oh, they got jobbed on the kickoff.
Multiple things.
It was on the punt that was clear.
Punt where the guy rolled, you know, and it's like if you literally have, you know, a guy telling you, right, here's the rule. He rolled onto the plant leg. You could see him shouting, plant leg. He rolled, but yeah,
you know when the guy stripped him on the 1 yard line, fucking had his knee ripped off.
Oh my god.
Was down by contact, and the stupid refs don't blow the whistle. Everybody dog piles on this motherfucker, and then Seattle rips the ball away from a dude that's fucking having his fucking ACL and MCL all shredded, you know, and somehow they retain the ball. If they would have scored a touchdown there, that would have been the biggest travesty I can think of. It's just, I mean, they still won the game, but
I think they probably deserved the win. I mean, I think they were. I wanted Seattle to win. I mean, nothing against the Niners, but I thought it was a good time.
I wanted Seattle to win too. If they would have won like that, that would have been awful.
Right. I would have rather I just kept seeing things, and it was, you know, they'd be like,
I mean,
nothing going their way.
I can live with the blown, you know, call by the refs because refs blow calls. Mm-hmm. But I mean, not being able to review a clear fumble recovery. I mean, come on. Yeah. That rule needs to go away.
Well, they did say something like it was going to change, but needless to say, what do we have? 2 weeks until Super Bowl?
2 weeks, right? And then, I'm actually probably going to watch the Pro Bowl just because of the way they're going to draft the players. It sounds like they're trying to spice.
They're going to add a little bit of a
personality,
backyard pickup game thing to it too. So
yeah, they're going to add a little personality to the game. And
I know some people, some of my kids, guys I went to high school with, they're going to the Pro Bowl. So
good.
Some people that are in the service, I think they got a discount or whatever. But still, it's pretty cool.
Well, I like the draft idea, and I just like them adding a little personality to the game because it's really kind of bland, and it's really just there for the players to have a good time with the players. I would be happy if the fucking Pro Bowl was like a competition, like who can throw the ball the furthest, who can catch the most passes,
Oh, you mean just
Yeah, you remember?
I get
you. Remember when you were growing up and you watched the NFL and they would have like on
those
Saturday
competitions where all they still do that, don't they? I swear I saw one like 3 years ago.
No, they have like tug of wars and stupid shit like that. I mean, wouldn't that be cool to see old JJ Watt and him line up his tug of war team against whoever? I mean, just stupid stuff,
It's JJ Watt versus 3 receivers.
Oh man.
Anyway, guys, the games were awesome. We're all looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Hopefully nobody else gets their legs ripped off.
Yeah.
It was awful. They show that replay over and over.
Well, because they were showing the fumble, but they couldn't help.
I know, but that guy's leg was so shut up. And I'm just like, how's he holding onto the ball? I'd been flipping out. But
that's what I'm saying.
This guy's securing the football as his leg's being ripped off.
That's why he gets paid the big money.
Exactly. This guy's getting his leg shredded, and he holds onto the football, and then they don't even give it to him. It's just like, oh, fuck. Exactly. And you saw his face, like during the fall. His face was like,
everything except that the arms and the football were telling what was going on, but they were doing their job. So, you guys do anything besides watch? You guys, we obviously I watched the game. If you watched the game, you guys do anything else this week or experience anything traumatic?
No. Was I supposed to?
I don't know. We did.
My router died on me.
Who died? Somebody died?
My router died. That's it.
Oh.
No one died.
We did a little bit of Diablo 3, a little bit of our alt group thing.
Oh yeah, we did. It was fun.
It was, it wasn't long, and it was okay.
We got like five levels.
5 levels in 20 minutes or something. And
something but that's all it needs to be.
V got some gear because he died instantly. we're all like, we've been buying. What I do is every time we finish playing, I go buy gear and upgrade my guy. And I guess V hadn't upgraded his guy for like 20 levels. I think he's wearing like 16 stuff, and we're 35.
Yeah.
And V's just dying over and over. I'm walking around with him at one point, and we're killing stuff. I'm in the middle of shut blowing up, and all of a sudden V just, I'm dead. And I'm like, I don't even know if anything was attacking you. And then V's like, how much hit points do you have? And I think Hutch was like, 6K, and I had like 3,600 or something. Like V's like, I got like 1,600. Maybe that's why I keep dying. I got a level 18 gear on. What's it?
Yeah, no, I think I'm up to either 53 or 6,300 now. So,
yeah, so V got a little bit of juice in his pants now.
I can take a hit.
And we rezzed him. I don't know how many
times.
It was just like comical. It was like V's dead again, and then we res you, and then like 30 seconds, not even, it was 10 seconds of you like, I'm dead again.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, it was.
I don't even think you were getting angry at it. You were just like, I'm dead again.
Yeah, because it wasn't just my gear. I mean, because we blow through those levels so quick.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and it was a short night. Usually we killed 10 levels easy.
Yeah.
And there wasn't any like grindy spots. It was very like a lot of running around. I don't know if it's just the quest levels we were on. There wasn't a whole lot of like kill tons of stuff. So, we had a good time. I think we're all up to like 40, around 40 plus.
40, 41, somewhere right there.
Yeah, I'm not 42 because I know I can use that weapon. I think I'm 41.
Hutch is 42.
Hutch is 42. I'm 41. You guys are 40, I think.
Yeah, I think that's right.
So it's like 6 monsters.
Yeah, I bought a weapon I can use at 43. Yeah.
Those reduced level weapons.
I didn't when me and Heelsy were going through it the first time. I didn't realize that until like I went early 50s.
Yeah.
And then I picked one up. I went from having like 100 DPS weapon to like 1100 or something stupid. And And then I would just, you know how we were first going through and we were just one shot and everything, and
It's gonna be unreal, dude. 40, like you said, 43. You get weapon. I'll have mine at 42. Actually, I think I got my second weapon, which it won't matter because
I think normally, legitly, you would have like maybe 150 DPS weapons or something.
Oh,
like
not
that.
even that, dude. I mean, what's your weapon now? My weapon right now is like 80.
Yeah, I didn't buy a new.
So it's probably like, you're probably meant to have like 100 DPS weapon by the time you're like 50s.
Yeah.
And my weapon at 42, I know, is like 750 DPS. Your
Yeah,
weapon
it's gonna be insane.
it's going to be stupid. But
No, it is insane because when I did it with my warrior, I went from whacking shit to popping heads. I mean, it was.
And that's at level 50. We're going to be doing this at 45.
Yeah.
So 5 levels lower, and we're so far ahead than what we're supposed to be. And that's what's going to worry me is. Okay, tell me this. Whenever they release the thing,
it's not going to matter after that.
Oh, good. Okay.
Because they're getting rid of Inferno and Nightmare.
So basically, we just need to get our guys to the max level and then not worry about like grinding.
And then there you adjust the difficulty.
Oh, beautiful. Because what I didn't want to do is get to 60 and then have to grind at a whole other like old piece of shit leveling, whatever, just to finish out to be able to do everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've kind of been chill on the reading the Diablo fans for all the details.
I haven't looked at shit except for like I kind of understand the concepts.
Yeah.
And there's no horde mode now, isn't there? So I
don't. Yeah, I think they're working on that.
So
they said they wanted to do it right and they wanted to itemize it correctly, but as far as the game, I haven't really paid attention too much of how the classes are going to change. I have read,
man. I want to just get the game.
I have read some of the legendaries to see what to kind of get an idea what they're talking about new legendaries with new abilities, and some of the legendaries seem pretty legit. I mean, and it seems some of the abilities are going to be really unique and really kind of different. You know what I mean? Because I mean, it seems like I don't know. It just seems like it's going to be the game it should have been.
Well, and like you said, you're going to find your own gear. There's no more auction house. I know I play a lot of that. I mean, I've been doing the past couple weeks playing Path of Exile. I got my guy up to like almost level 50 now.
Oh, crafting is going to be a serious thing in the game.
Yeah, crafting in the old game was just nothing. It didn't matter. Crafting was like a second thought. Oh, you can get the best bracers if you just try over and over. Finally, yeah. But Path of Exile, I love just getting gear drops, and because you're like, wow, I can use that, and makes instead of just be like, oh, I need auction house money because I need to be able to buy this item. It's much more funner to just discover items.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about the loot system, and like you said, everybody that has it on the console, the like 1.5 system, absolutely loves it. So, and that's good praise, and that's a good thing. I love the console guys for beta testing our game coming out. So,
because the console is where this new guy really, ground his teeth on, and then he got the reins to the kingdom, or the keys of the kingdom, and I think he's doing a good job with it. From some of the overview I read, it sounds like monster density they still need to jack up monster density, but we'll see.
We got to jack it up.
Like get it more dense, but I mean, whatever, I mean, that's an easy fix,
I agree. It's going to be good times.
Yep.
That's coming out March 14th, March something, middle of March.
So
is that too soon? When's that coming out?
I think the 25th or something of March.
Let me make sure. I better ask off work that day.
I'm actually your vacation time right now.
Actually, might not be a bad idea. But
yeah, but you can come play with us.
That's funny.
I want to play with you.
Play with me all day. So I haven't done any campathon. No campathon news. Nothing except go use the sign up thing.
We do need to sit down and really talk about stuff, Rustee.
Yeah.
I mean, I really want to help you out as best I can, being as far as I can. But I mean, there has to be some stuff I can help out with, logistic wise, maybe organizing people wise, or just some stuff.
I agree. Probably, we're gonna at some point we're gonna have to start organizing like where people are going to sleep and have them do something.
That shit like that you're gonna have to do, and that's probably gonna be closer to go time. That's probably like a summer, July kind of thing. But as far as like, we still need to hammer down which podcasts we want to, be part of it, and send out some, and ask them, hey, do you guys want to be part of it? I mean,
right? Do you want to work?
Right. Well, I don't think. Like I said, I don't think we need to really, put them to the, grind them down like work, but just have them talk about it on their shows. And
is there anything you'd like to contribute?
Kind of hyping up. Yeah. Is there anything you want to contribute, or do you have any thoughts? Do you have any suggestions? Do you want to do something? We need to find out which podcast and
Tell you what I've been brainstorming here is figuring out a way to get internet over to that part of the place, and I'm sitting there like pricing 1,000 feet of Cat 6 cable and all kinds of stuff.
That's going to be hard for them. You're going to be locked in once you get there. So if you're a person that's going to be, needing to check your phone and to do whatever.
What though? Honestly, that might not be a bad thing for any of us to just take a weekend off where you're not worried about checking your phone or your Twitter or your Facebook.
I want to actually do some things because people have been requesting certain things. I would not mind putting up a laptop and putting a camera down out toward the fire or whatever, and putting up a stream and letting people log in that couldn't make it, because I know that people were begging for that when Finn and them were doing their thing and doing their live show, and people were like, we need a stream. Is anybody streaming this? Is anybody streaming? Why won't the sensor go off? I don't know, guys.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about just logistically trying to get a little bit of internet out there, and so we could maybe do the shows and broadcast them. Because like you said, I like your idea, V, of doing some group shows. Friday night, having kind of like a panel of podcasters kind of get together and do whatever show, and they beforehand they would know, so they could work out what they want to do.
Right. If somebody wants to do their own personal show, if they still want to do
I'm completely, I'm totally
right. And they can still do their own show. But
here's the internet, do your show.
Right. But but like I said, what I think we need to do is just kind of get the people we want together, and see what they want to do, what they and don't force them to do anything they don't want to do. It's not like they have to do something,
They don't have to have anal sex, but if they choose to.
If they just want to show up and just kind of be a podcast sponsor or whatever, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. I already pooped once today. I feel like I got to poo again.
I pooped once.
Maybe it's just gas.
Oh, and I found out I do need to play a Dota. So
which one?
If somebody wants to try to play Super Monday Night Combat with me.
What are you talking about?
For Team Fortress 2. Yeah. That's stupid Pyromass that I really like.
Yeah.
It's a reward if you get your character in Super Monday Night Combat.
What does that even mean?
It's a name of a game called Super Monday Night Combat.
I thought you said Dota.
But it's a Dota.
No, you mean like
a
MOBA.
MOBA.
Dota's a game.
That is a game.
Dota's the DayZ thing.
Somebody needs to get me into a LOL.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I knew what you were talking about.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, you figure it out. I'll see if I can download it.
What's the name of it?
It's called Super Monday Night Super Monday Night Combat. And it's like a first-person shooter kind of thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Super Monday Night
So it's
Combat.
like a rip-off of Smite?
I don't know. I think
what
this
the
might
shit? It looks all cartoony, like Team Fortress.
It is.
But wait,
that's how you get this.
But that's how you get your mask?
That's how you get your mask, right? That's how Fart Knocker is like level 20.
Fart Knocker.
Fucking Fart Knocker.
Fart Knocker is like level 20 or something in there. And then you get at level 5 you get this fucking cowboy hat for your sniper too.
And this is all through Steam?
Yeah, it's like a free to download game. Free to play.
Huh. All right. Yeah, I'll play it with you.
I did the tutorial. It's very first person shooter ish. And then there's like different guys, just like a regular MOBA,
Huh.
All right. You're gonna have to learn how to play them anyway, V, because they're coming out with that Blizzard thing. So
Exactly. But yeah, no, I would, because I don't want to join random people because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, you know.
I understand.
So I would like to play with you and Heals You and Cormus if you would stop
will
fucking
play.
these robots.
I will stop just long enough to play.
But yeah, it definitely looks cartoony. It has a very Team Fortress 2 vibe to it.
Yeah. Good deal. Well,
Yeah, I'll start a download on it. How big is it? 2.0.
2.7
You said it's like
gigs.
2.7 gig. That's not that bad.
It plays pretty slick. I mean, I did the tutorial and it played pretty slick. So
Yeah. When do you want to play?
right now,
I can't. I haven't downloaded
Right
it
now.
by then. So
Yeah.
anyway, we also have Sonic Racing last week. You guys, if you oh wait, no, Hutch gave her a copy. Never mind.
yeah,
I think we had like 13 people cycle through last week.
yeah it
I
was
think
a
we
lot
had
of
9 at one time. We had, people come, people go, and that's the thing about Sonic. You can come, you can go. You can't be there right on time. Just come a little bit later, play. But we had a great night of racing. It was good to see a lot of interest out there. It kind of like slacked down for a couple weeks, but we've picked right back up. Sonic Racing always a blast. They fix the crashes, so
yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, on the Sonic Racing, you actually have to spend some money on. You actually have to buy a 360 paddle, but whatever.
Yeah, but it's not like you can't use that controller for other stuff.
I put out some
Yeah.
tweets today or last week where people could get a controller for their PC controller that was $5. So
Oh man,
I think it was kind of like a knockoff PlayStation controller, but it's meant to be on the PC. So, so yeah, guys, make sure that you check out Sonic Racing Nights. Hit us up if you're still looking. Hit up Twitter if you're still looking for a copy because somebody still might have one. Me. Good times. Team Fortress always good times. Sonic Racing starts at 8 CST. Team Fortress 2, 8:30 CS2 on Wednesday, the day after Sonic Racing. 2 big nights for us. 2 big nights of gaming for the community. Come out and play some games. Other than that, Chipmas champion this week. Today actually. Chipmas champed out today, and the UPS guy left a message on my Skype. I don't know why. I must have listed that as a contact number. I'm not sure. But my Skype, dinged, and he was like, oh, it's snowy. I may not be able to make it out there. And so we made arrangements for me to drive down and pick it up. So
it was snowy and we can't make it out there.
They only get 2-wheel drive vehicles, and it was kind of fucking icy. So, but at least he basically told me, he's like, the water company was working on part of the road and wouldn't let him by, and he couldn't. He's like, they don't let me sit and that stuff like that. So I just turn around and go home. I'm like, okay. But we're supposed to get dumped on tonight, another like 5 inches or so. So I guess he was trying to make sure that I got it today instead of like going back home again with my stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got it all hooked up, and
How's it?
yeah, you know what? I'm
You have games for it yet?
no, I don't.
Wait,
have
are you gonna bitch about a free product?
I'm going.
Are you about to bitch about a free product?
I'm not going
Get
to
ready,
bitch about
folks.
my product in general. I'm stoked to have it. I think the Kinect is amazing. Flipped that thing on, did some stuff. They have this thing called Xbox Fitness, which is crazy because it gives you access to all of these workouts, P90X, Insanity, all this cool
You
stuff.
seem like a P90X kind of guy.
All this cool stuff.
You know what, Cormus? This is my second week into P90X.
Really? Are you doing the P90X?
Yep.
How's it working for you so far?
Stop clicking your bowl.
Sorry, clicking your
trying.
fucking
Sorry.
ball. I tell you what, man, it's there's some stuff I can't do, man. We decided this week. We decided this week instead of doing the yoga, we're gonna try what the cardio is about because you're supposed to do the yoga on I think it's like the 4th or 5th day, but we tried the yoga and I'm just not flexible enough for it. There was like this one move where you like go in kind of like a runner stance. You kind of put one leg out, one leg back. And then you kind of bend your chest forward, and then you take one hand and reach around the back, and you take the other one and reach around forward, and you connect your hands under, in between your legs. It's like there's no fucking way I could do that. Fuck. Yeah, Sandy could barely do it, and we're like, well, let's do cardio then, and on next week because he was doing so many of these yoga moves that we just weren't flexible enough for it. And
you're supposed to do them so you become flexible, V.
You're supposed to do it what?
You're supposed to just do them so you become flexible eventually.
No. I mean, this is like I would hurt myself, like fall over. You got to remember, I have lower back issues with my.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why we stopped doing some of the ones that we were doing because I fucked my back up and it was just,
because my lower back, I never really worked it out after the back surgery. And some of these yoga moves are pretty fucking rough on it. And, and I'm fat, so I got to lose some weight before I can really be flexible like these motherfuckers are. Because these guys have no gut at all, zero gut, Oh, yeah. So, I mean,
let me tell you about the Xbox Fitness thing because it goes with the Kinect sensor. It's free. If you have Xbox Live Gold, the Gold membership, which is like $45 a year or something.
Yeah.
Mine came with a free 2-week trial, and it's really cool how you get digital download stuff. Mm-hmm. It came with these things like, how you used to get keys and you'd type in the little keys and unlock stuff. Now they all come with these QR codes, and you just flash the code up in front of your Xbox Kinect thing, and it's like, ding! Oh, there's your 14-day trial.
Oh, that's cool.
Which I was like, that's badass. So I was pretty stoked about that.
So did you do the fitness or?
Yeah, I turned it on and loaded up. Even with my shitty internet, the video streams through really quickly, comes right up. And it's got your little Kinect guy, you see your silhouette or whatever. Yeah. And it knows all the things, like the bitches do. It's a regular, workout video. Okay, like P90X. It's not like P90X for Kinect. It's the P90X thing. Yeah. Where they programmed all the moves in. And, it's got a little bar that goes, it's like a speedometer type bar. And it goes from red and goes all the way on the green. And if you're not doing the shit right or you're doing it fucked up, it'll stay red and be like, hey, and it'll give you hey, you're not lifting your knees enough or whatever. And then it'll move to the green and make sure you're doing all the moves the way you're supposed to.
Tony's a nice guy. Tony says, do what you can and forget the rest. And, we're not as good a shape as the people on the video, so don't try to keep up with them. Just you do try to get the form as best you can,
and that's what this is giving you. And actually, it yells at you if you go too fast. It's like you're going too fast. Try to keep up with try to stay pace with the guy.
Well, yeah, it's okay. It's okay to go fast. I mean, you can do as many as you can on some of the exercises.
So I guess what I was doing is probably it's not good for you to go too fast. It's probably because I was using weights at the time. They don't want you to
hurt yourself. Right?
But it's got points that add up. It's kind of like playing Guitar Hero, where you have if you keep doing well, the higher you up, the more points, and you get stars, and they actually rate you against the average of all males within your whatever. And that's
I don't think I would I think that would be a turnoff for me because I know I'm super out of shape.
But no, it doesn't because I think it's for most people that have bought this thing that are doing it. Yeah. I easily get 5 stars in the one that I did. It was. Yeah. And it's not.
So it's not harsh.
No, not at all. Absolutely not. And so it's this thing will leave. I didn't do it because I had the kids' crib in my way. But this thing will this Kinect can take your heart rate just by looking at you. I guess because it can literally sense.
Well, I bet that's accurate.
I bet it is, Cormus, because the way they described it is that it literally can detect the differences in the pump, like the surge of blood that goes through you. Like they showed on some woman's cheek, and they were able to get the heart rate because they could see slight variations in the blood in her cheek pumping. Okay, awesome.
It sounds pretty neat, but I think with the shape I'm in, I think that would be because man, I tell you what, some of these things, I mean, I am a pussy.
Well, I like it because it's got a lot of 10-minute ones, 20-minute ones. So I did.
Oh yeah. With this P90X shit, you gotta.
It's not all insanity 90X shit. There's a ton of 10-minute. Get off your ass for 10 minutes and do a little bit. 10 minutes.
See, that was one of the reasons we didn't do the P90X because even the P90 that we did was
an hour and a half, dude.
About 30 to. It was about 45 minutes average. An hour.
He's come up because
it's just fuck.
Well, you know what? I mean, with the shape I'm in, the point I'm in my life, I have no excuses not to work out for at least an hour a day.
Time.
It is, but you know what? You're a fucking skinny little twig. You know, and
true.
I'm not. You know, so
But doesn't mean I'm a healthy, skinny little twig.
well, you know, but
There's
you
a
know
difference.
what? Well, it's the same. But you know what? You know, you whatever.
No,
you
man,
know-
dude. If you're doing it, I wish you the best.
I'm
of
just
luck.
I'm
not
just
gonna
saying
knock
that the
anybody
point
tries
I'm
it,
at the
'cause-
point I'm at in my life right now is I have to work out for an hour, or you know, just 10 minutes isn't going to do it. If I come home and jog in place for 10 minutes, I go, whew, done. I mean, that's not going to do nothing for me.
Yeah.
But actually getting down and getting up and doing trust me, I'm not doing pull ups. I'm doing the little bands, you know. But I don't even think I could do a pull up in the house because I'm so tall. I mean,
I was going to ask, how are you doing the pull up stuff? Because there's a lot of pull ups in some of
what you
those.
do is you take the band.
Yeah.
And you there's like a little thing you can put and you close it in the door so the band's on the other
Okay,
side.
so you're just doing the bands instead. Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
and then
Okay.
you sit down and then you lean back and then
Right.
you pull the bands towards you, so you simulate a pull up motion.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, because you know I'm tall anyway. I'm 6'4", so I mean even with and I bought this stupid little thing. So, but I'm thinking even then, you know,
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, I'm fucking gonna rip the thing apart even trying to do a pull up. But you know, second week into it, I can really tell I'm stronger now.
Yeah.
It's noticeable second week how much.
So are you doing the thing with the Fart Knocker's been putting together?
No, I'm not in that at all.
The weight loss challenge?
You know, I'm not, and this is the thing. I'm going to talk about it today, but I'm really not going to talk about it a lot because I'm very private about kind of stuff like that. I don't want to. I'm not a competition guy when it comes to stuff like that. You know.
Because you'd lose.
No, not because I lose. I think I'm gonna kick this thing's ass. But you know, I just don't like other people's ideas when it comes to fitness stuff. You know, I'm on this plan. I don't need to start talking, and somebody goes, "Well, you know, I read on blah 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 blah." I don't need your input. You know, I'm kind of sold on the plan I'm doing right now. Eating better. You know, I haven't had a Coke in like 3 weeks. It's
Yeah, we're switching.
That'll make a big difference
We're
right there,
switching
man.
to all
Getting rid of
water.
that
I drink
shit.
diet sodas, but it's probably just as bad. We're switching to all water.
I drink mostly water, some Propel, and then if I need to, I have we have a cranberry or some kind of juice, you know, that I'll have like a glass of juice. But I cut out all the candy, not that I eat a lot of candy. It's not like I'm sitting down here with a bag of Snickers and just going to town. But you would snack on the side. Fast food, no, you know, just done with. I can't even remember the last time I had fast food. It was the new year or before.
Yeah.
No
So-
Whataburger?
Good.
No nothing?
No Whataburger, no Cokes. I think I've had 2 Cokes since the New Year's. So
Good job, man. Good.
yeah, I mean, I'm just trying
Congrats.
to.
I wish you luck, and I hope
Yeah.
everything goes for you. So good
know.
luck.
We'll see where I'm at in 90 days because you know I took the before picture and we'll see what I'm at in 90 days if I can fucking keep up with it. Because it's a commitment. I mean, it's a real. Isn't like a 10 minutes, a half hour, and then you're done. I mean, it's like you're here for an hour or an hour and a half. But you know, I'm at the point where I need to do that.
Are you guys doing it in the morning or the afternoons?
We
Like
do it
evenings?
when I get home.
Okay. Yeah. That was the biggest thing for us was that we tried to do it in the mornings, but then getting up at 5.
But crack of dawn. Yeah. See, I already wake up at 5:30, 5:40 in the morning, so it's not really feasible. But we do it as soon as I get home, and we bust it out as fast as we can. And you know, we got to take a little bit more breaks because Cassie's around.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so it's all right. But today we busted it out the fastest we've ever done it.
Nice.
We missed one workout last week, but it's just one of those things where we kind of fit this into our schedule, and we didn't really, you know, we had something planned out already, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Awesome. Well, that's
but
cool.
yeah, I mean, so we'll see. We'll see in 90 days what's going to happen if this thing actually works.
Yeah. You doing all the 30-day picture, 60-day picture, all that stuff, measurements and all that?
Yep, we took the pictures and everything. So
There you go.
You know, the worst part is that you get done with it, like you're through the program, and then it's like then you have to figure out what you're going to do to keep going because it's really easy to I did the program and then
you do it again.
yeah, pretty much.
There's a study-
But our
there's a
problem
s-
was it just got boring after a while.
There was a study
Well,
out
I'm-
recently that was said that that only needed 4 minutes of good workout, 4 minutes to do a maintenance. The new study was like, oh, these tell 10 minutes. It said 4 minutes does the same as 10 minutes.
Well, you know, we were reading on his website. Now he has P90X, which is like the big hour thing, And then there's like P92, which is I don't know how long those are, but it's all about training off balance. Like you'll have to lean back and then do your workout, just kind of. And then there's like P90X3, which is like the 30-minute version.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you just want a 30-minute version, that's that P90X3 right there.
We looked at that Focus, the T25.
Yeah.
Because it's like 25 minutes and that's it. Looked at that one too.
Yeah. No, we're like I said, we're gonna try to stick with this for a whole 90 days and see if we see any real progress. I can tell you what.
Oh, you will, dude. You will. You will.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you what, man. I already feel like some of my clothes feel like they're even fitting a little looser. So.
And you didn't know, like, what you said you're what 3 weeks in now?
Yeah. Well, no. We started our second week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We started our second.
Get past that first week or two, man.
Yeah, I tell you, and it's not easy, man. Because I'm, when he's like, "All right, let's do 25 of these," I'm like, 10. Got it. So, I mean, don't expect to keep up with these motherfuckers because this is what they do.
Yeah, no, that's what they do. That's their living, man.
Everybody there, the guys and the girls have these little washboard physiques, and you can tell they live and die for this shit. But I can already tell, like I said, I'm stronger. My endurance is already better. It's just, it's night and day from where I was last week versus. Hello.
That's you. This is being strong.
Oh, okay. But like today was the second time with I think it was like chest and arms or arms and chest today. No, it was arms and back. But this was the second time through, and I was already doing more. Because when was the last time I did a push-up? Yeah. I did 100 of them last week, and then I probably added 50 onto that today. So it's
See, now you make me feel bad because I skipped my run today. So thanks a lot.
Yeah. See, you run. I don't. I just and then, I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, the yoga I know I can't do, so I think for this first run through, we're going to put the cardio in there instead of the yoga.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then if we haven't done the cardio, so we don't know how intense it is. But it's just the yoga because the way my back is, it's just not ready for all the flexing. So, but I'm hoping in 90 days it will be like the weight loss is going to help because my gut kind of pulls down on my lower back too. So I'm hoping I'll lose some weight and we'll see what happens.
Good deal, man.
Awesome, man. Good luck.
So I'll update. I'll talk about it again. 30 days. 30 days.
There you go. 30 days. There you go. 30 days.
But that it's very cool. I got to play a Wii U all weekend too. We went over to Diz's house.
How was that?
And I like the Wii U a lot. Let's just say I like the like tablet thing. Mm-hmm. It's really cool just being able to like play the game on it. And they had the Mario game, and you could play 2-player, and like somebody could do stuff on the tablet. Like there's one mode where one person plays Mario and does the whole jump, and the other guy has the tablet, and you can touch and create blocks for the guy playing to jump on and do stuff. And you can like interact with enemies and knock enemies down for them and all kinds of stuff. Wow. That adds a pretty cool element. I really like just being able to feed feeding the game through the tablet. And being able to play that way. The market's not really hashed out yet. There's still not a lot of great games out for it because, of course.
See, that was a problem with the Wii the first time.
Yeah, they're big games. There's the Mario Kart, you're still waiting on all that stuff. And like, I will probably get a Wii U, but I'm probably not going to get one till the price comes down decently or all the games are out, because. It's kind of like I looked, it was just like, okay, you can get that game, and then what else could we play? And I don't feel like there's a whole lot out. I know there's games that people love that are probably out. They're like, oh, I don't give a shit about all them fucking Zelda games. Yeah. They made one Zelda. They made 2 Zeldas that were ever good, and they're done with the series for as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
People just fucking shit their brains, but whatever. I just don't have any desire to play Pokemon and all that,
Pokemon.
Well, all the like Pokemon Japanese games. Xbox. I got it for free.
I don't know if that's a good or bad.
That's the only thing that you can say about it. I got it.
I
free.
really kind of like wish I could go back and just trade it in for a PlayStation. Honestly.
Yeah. Oh, so I knew you were still going to get a PlayStation.
I like the Kinect thing. What I've seen from that, it reads you very good. It does a really good job. The Kinect is amazing. I knew it was going to be. Let's just start off with my biggest gripe so far. I've had this thing turned on for all of like 9 hours now. All my old Xbox Live Arcade games that I had bought, Banjo-Kazooie, all these they had like old games that they had converted over. You know, we does it. You can buy Super Nintendo games and play them. Blah 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 blah.
Right.
None of that works on the Xbox One.
Nope.
None of that works on the Xbox One at all. You log on to the store for Xbox One and go to games. There's 28.
Yeah.
The entire back catalog is not available to you at all. Anything that Microsoft Games has put out, the Xbox 360, none of that's available to you. Now it's like, it's not backwards compatible. It's not. Why?
Yeah.
Why not? Because you put it out before it was. I feel like this is like the beta. That's what it feels like because there's just not much there.
Right.
It's a beta. It really is. The stream through the TV broke my DVR. My popper was dying. I had to go change a whole bunch of settings to get that to work. And I had it hooked up for a while and then realized it's great for a gamer. If it was just me using it, I'd be awesome because it can control all of my stuff, my television, everything. I can walk into the room and say, Xbox on, my TV, my sound system, my hopper, everything comes on, and I say, Xbox, watch TV, and there I'm on TV. I could be, hey, Xbox, go to ESPN. Boom, goes to ESPN for me.
Xbox, bring the bitches.
And that's awesome. The problem is they don't let it, if I turn it on, the system, I have that Harmony remote. I can turn it on. It can turn on my Xbox.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a way to make it default so that it just turns on the television first. So when my wife comes in and she's like, I want to watch TV, I'm like, yeah, just hook this up. I'm like, just hit the button. It comes up, Xbox dashboard. And she's like, what if I just want to watch TV? I'm like, well, tell the Xbox you want to watch. So it's stupid. Okay. Yeah. There should be a setting where I can say, whenever you turn on Xbox, default and go straight to full screen television mode. Just do that so that when I don't have kids, but so that when wives and kids and whoever else, grandparents want to come in, I could just imagine have my mom come over, watch the kids, and be like, just talk to the television, Mom. Just talk to it. So it needs to default so that it can go, or better yet, you need to be able to have it stream through the Xbox because it has the HDMI in, and it needs to be able to do it without the Xbox being on.
Right.
Okay? It doesn't. You have to turn on the Xbox.
Oh. I thought it was always on.
The pass-through, well, here what I'm saying is the pass-through should work without the Xbox ever having to be on. That way people could use my Harmony remote and it could just turn on everything and not turn on my Xbox, and then they could watch TV, or kids could watch TV, wife could watch TV. So basically, I've undone the pass-through, and now it's just hooked up like I would a PlayStation or anything else because it's not set up. And I go to the forums and look, and the Xbox people are like, that's a great idea. We're working on it, but it's not going to be there right now. And I'm like, these are good ideas that people should have told you 5 months ago and should have been there by now.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have released it. That's why I say it feels like a beta. To me, that's the whole thing of we're going to let you stream television through it. Somebody at that point should have been like, man, we should let them have the option of just streaming with the damn thing off. So that when their wives come in or kids come in, they're not sitting there like, what am I doing in user profile? What is this? They just want to watch TV. They don't want to look at the Xbox. They don't want to go to the dashboard. They just want to watch TV.
Yeah.
So that's shitty. It's shitty. Not having any kind of back catalog is shitty.
Yeah, the back catalog thing and not being backwards compatible, I think that's kind of stupid.
And I also have to bitch. I'll bitch at the Wii U here too, because my buddy has the Wii U, and they have the back catalog. Okay, he bought tons of games. Okay, before with his Wii,
and
old Super Nintendo games. he can still play them, but in order for him to play them on the little tablet, he has to rebuy them. He has the Wii version, in quotation, of Super Mario. So in order to play the Super Mario on the tablet, he needs to go back and repurchase the Wii U version. So now he's bought two versions. They couldn't just look and say this guy's account owns Super Mario Brothers. So when he bought his Wii and spent $350 on a system, we should automatically let him play Super Mario Brothers on his Wii U. It should just automatically download.
That's
now Rustee.
Some of these
could
things
have. But where's the money involved? Where's the money in that?
But what I'm saying here, Cormus, is this is the point where you got some number cruncher that goes, well, we can get more money if we do this, but would they really get more money because you're turning people off? How many potential sales are you not making because you're upsetting a customer? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I mean, was it really worth it at that point? Because
it's just really aggravating. Like the whole thing with Steam is we're buying the rights to play these games. We don't actually own these games.
You know what's good about the PC? If I get a new PC, I get all my games.
Well, but what I'm saying is, Louis, you set the precedence where it's just like Steam, and then they release Steam 2 and tell you they're not going to support Steam 1 ever again. And then they'd be like, well, in order to play that game you already bought on Steam 1, you need to kind of buy it again on Steam 2 so that you can play it.
That's why I like the PC, because there's no buying a game twice. It's you bought it.
Yeah, that's that. I was really pissed off
until your architecture changes enough that you can't play it anymore. That's why Steam is kind of nice. Steam's good that way because you supposedly Steam will keep adapting the games, kind of like good old games is the same way.
But the games that don't run anymore, or you have to kind of fiddle with, are like the really old games, like 20-year-old games, or shit from when I was a kid. Games like, I want to play Pools of Radiance. Oh, but I was made for a fucking 286 computer.
I mean, even stuff like the Fallout games won't run that well if they're not.
There was a game I tried to load up on my computer. I think it was Mech Commander or something like that.
Oh, I
had to run it in a compatibility mode because it just ran at like super speed.
Do you remember having to like underclock your computer in order to get stuff to run? Did you ever do that?
Because it would make it go so crazy fast.
Yeah, so you had to like underclock the actual processor speed so that it would run. Yeah. I used to do that. It's like, I just want to play this fucking game.
So
that's what I was talking about with Mech Commander. I installed it one time. This was like maybe a year or two ago, and it just ran at like some quadrillion speed. I was like, okay.
Yeah, you have to get a little separate program that actually underclocks your CPU.
I just ran it in a compatibility mode though, and it was
did it? Okay. Yeah. Probably not quite the same thing then.
And somebody mentioned PlayStation 4 also is not backwards compatible, all that stuff, but they do have that PlayStation Plus network where you can go, get some. It's just, like I said, I counted the games, 28 games, and they're all big titles. So there's no like small indie $5 games. There's Xbox One, whatever game.
If that was Nintendo in 2 years, you're going to have 28 games.
I know, but Nintendo's biggest draw, I guess, is being able to I love being able to play their back catalog, and they do have access. You just got to buy it. In 7 years, you're going to have to buy it again when they release the Wii U 2.
Yeah, the Wii U 2.
Wii U 2.
Yeah, I hope they do have a Wii U 2, and then like Bono sues them. You too.
Yeah.
Oh man,
people are talking. I really considered after looking at all this, and I'm like, I wonder if I should just box this thing up and go trade it in for PlayStation 4. I mean, not that I don't think it's cool. I think the Kinect is awesome.
You're
but
spitting into Rita's face right now.
I'm just
way to go. You'll never win another thing again in your life.
You're just chewing some off-brand Doritos. And
I don't care about. There's nothing as far as exclusives that I care about. The pass-through thing really had me interested, the television integration, and I realized that
it was dumb.
I just feel like I'm playing a beta. I just feel like I'm playing a fucking.
You realize
beta.
that once you're not in college anymore and you actually have a decent system set up, that just turning on the Xbox and the TV is not enough. That's what you just realized.
I don't think there's any games right now. PlayStation Plus, their little online, their version of Xbox Live Gold or whatever, is awesome. I get to see all these things they do on that with because I have the Vita. They give out great free games every month, huge discounts. It makes it worth having. I don't know what the worth of me having Xbox Live is. I loaded this thing up and I'm just looking and it's like, wonder what games. No back catalog, no old games, no whatever. And I'm just looking at it like, I don't know if I'll ever buy a game for this thing. It's just sitting there.
Rustee, I want to fuck you right now.
There's some Kinect stuff I'm interested in, but
I just want to fuck the shit out of you.
I know. It's like, this is going to get a free Xbox. He's just shitting on it. But, it's hands-on. I'm not going to be like, it's a great because... because they gave it to me. I'm not gonna. Doritos is awesome,
Fancy
guys.
Was here. I wish Fancy was here because he was totally pro.
Dude, he's all about it, and I feel like at this point I'm boggled at why. I just can't.
Are you gonna play Madden? Are you gonna get Madden?
I probably will not, because I owned a Madden game 2 years ago, and I guarantee it's not that farly advanced yet. You know what I'm saying? And I want to play the Texans, and they suck this year, and it's just gonna be like.
Hey, did you see Steam redid their controller and got rid of the...
I did. Got rid of the touchpad part of it. It looks very...
Yeah, no feedback on a button. Yeah.
It looks very... I don't know what the Steam controller's doing. Who knows?
I really wanted them to do it because I just wanted to see what people actually thought of it once they had it in their hands. Because that's kind of what I...
it'd be kind of cool if they had like two versions of the paddle. You can buy this paddle or that paddle.
Yeah. I mean, you just don't know what you wouldn't have any idea of what you were doing.
Because you could be playing Super Monday Night Countdown with that paddle, and then the other one, you could see if it would make you play Super Monday Night Countdown better.
Yeah.
I will say they did send me an Xbox One Day 1 edition. Like if you would have pre-ordered it.
But was it Doritos Orange?
It was nothing. It was just a box, just barely bigger than the Xbox box.
Did you get any Doritos?
There was
swag?
nothing. I told Doritos, I was like, I really wanted a Dorito flavored Xbox, but I appreciate it.
When swag at all, right? That's surprising. I would have figured they would have thrown in some Doritos.
It looked like it was shipped out from some like, it was like fulfillment services. Like they were just like called in and it's like, this guy won that, send it to him. Nothing to do with Doritos.
Right.
So
I don't know why I thought of this story, but when I was a kid, whatever year the Super Nintendo came out, my dad was like, "You are not getting the Super Nintendo. We are not getting the Super Nintendo in this house. We do not need this." And of course, my mom is like caving into us.
Right.
So she got us a Super Nintendo. We had to sneak it into the house. I had to tie a rope around it and like bring it in the upstairs because the TV, the TV that had the game thing was upstairs, and my dad rarely.
How did he not notice? Did he not know the difference when you plugged it in?
No, he never played the stupid thing, and he rarely came upstairs because that's where the kids were,
Right.
He didn't want to go up there and get fucking ambushed by fucking teenage kids. He was happy downstairs.
Right.
So we tied a rope on it and pulled it up to the second floor.
Oh my god!
So we couldn't sneak it through the house without Dad seeing it.
That's awesome. Because was that the fairly large box?
It was a pretty good box. Because Rustee said it was a slim box, and then it just for some reason that box.
Yeah, because I remember
box had
the
a
NES
flash.
box was pretty good size too. But of course, you got with the NES, it was like, here's your NES, here's your game gun.
I still have that Rob the
robot?
robot or whatever the fucking name.
Rob, you have Rob?
Yeah.
Nice.
He's up in my attic somewhere.
You know what I don't have that I wish I did was the power
penis.
glove. Well, yeah. I wish I had the power glove though. I wanted that, just to have it. So I could put in my basement.
More of the cock clips.
There's not a whole lot of cock. I haven't checked on it.
Please give me cock.
Please give me Coke.
So
She's actually trying to say Coke.
Please give me Coke.
She's like
Give me cock.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
She's standing in front of a fucking chalkboard with "Please give me Coke" written on there, and she's going, "Please give me cock."
I want a cock. Oh, fuck.
Fuck right in the pussy.
God, that is still the best clip you've ever pulled from anything.
No, I still like some of the hillbilly ones. Those are pretty.
Yeah, but they're not as universal. You can't use them for everything, and you can use that ooh fuck for just about anything. You know?
Yeah, it's a good clip.
So anyway, whatever. They got to get some stuff. They got to get some stuff because right now it's.
Well, it's free, so even if it just sits there and doesn't do anything, I
just wonder though, like if I trade in a PlayStation, would I actually get the free games? Probably not. Probably not. The Kinect games will be fun. I like Kinect games, so maybe when those come out, I'll play them.
Any news in the house? Any good stuff, bad stuff, or is it all just the status quo?
Status quo. House is chugging along. Haven't heard jack shit other than I sent all my stuff in, and we're just waiting. The original close date from our contract's February 16th, I believe.
Yeah.
Whether they get done sooner or whatever, but so that's all I know so far. We're just kind of sitting around waiting for that.
How's the little walkabout doing? How's he, Silas?
Dude, crazy. Of course, we were over there all weekend, and him and
did he beat up? Did he beat her up?
He was much less abusive. He kept trying to. He kisses everything now, and he was trying to kiss her all the time. And he does this thing where we tickle him. We go tickle, 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 and he kind of does it back to us. And he randomly like walked up to her and was just like tickle, 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 and starts grabbing her. And she was just like, get off me!
How's his kid doing? Is she doing good?
She is doing excellent.
When she born? She was born with like
about month and a half, just shy of a month and a half, I think.
Yeah.
He's so tall compared to her right now. It's just
dude. My kid is freakishly tall for a 3-year-old.
Yeah. You're a big guy, so
I am. I got a big penis.
But Diz is really tall too. But his wife's really short. So.
Sandy's pretty average. She's like 5'5", maybe 5'6", kind of in the middle.
But no, he had it was kind of fun. It's fun watching him interact with her, and they had the party and. And she didn't.
Are they married? Are they married? Are they going steady?
No, we've arranged it. We're just waiting until they're old enough to put it in.
Yeah, that my wife did that so many times. My wife did that so many. Every time my wife would hang out with like a little boy, she'd be like, Kathy likes him so much, they're gonna get married. I'm like, okay.
God, really?
I know growing up that, my dad and his best friend, there was a girl that was just like 7 months older than me or something, and we grew up together everywhere. And
did you fuck her?
No, but the thought of like, I guarantee like them growing up would be like, they're going to get married someday, and then like, it was like, no.
Did she turn into like a robeast?
No, it was just, I guess when you grew up too close, it's just kind of like, no, not interested at all,
Yeah.
So, but I can imagine that, because we make the jokes, like that, but they'll grow up hating each other for some reason or not. So, what else is going on? I know you guys don't want to hear about it. You'll tune me out, but I just want to say my crypto Bitcoin stuff.
Oh gosh,
dude. Everything I own tripled in value this weekend, so I do not give a shit.
So what are you up to now? How much do you have?
Right now, value-wise, it's the one coin. I haven't looked at my other coins. The one coins that I actually do have, I had like $50 worth of this one type of coin, and then when I got home, woke up this morning, they were worth, I think, $150. So
time to cash out.
No, you just kind of. Whatever. I'm still waiting to get the other card ordered. I have been cashing out everything I mine now. It's converting it straight to Bitcoins. I think right now I have like 10% of a Bitcoin in Bitcoin. So that's like what, $85 in that coin and 150, actually 190 because they've went up still. So whatever. If I ever get, the moment it becomes real is like you said, like the whole thing with the Xbox. When you get the Xbox, it's real. When I actually cash these things out and turn them into a gift card and buy something with them, it was real to me. So in the meantime, I'll just ride the wave and see what happens.
Do you watch that Almost Human show? Have you seen that?
I do. I watch it.
We watched one today. Actually, we're a little bit behind, but that was one of the things. He's like, oh, what's this? It's a Bitcoin wallet. So
Yeah.
we mentioned Bitcoins in the show. I was like,
Dude,
I like that. I like that show. I like. I wish they would develop the greater story in there a little bit faster. But I think that's
yeah, they
my complaint with the
kind
last-
of let it slide, didn't they? Like
Yeah,
they haven't really.
but the
done a
last
whole lot
episode,
with
the
it.
last episode, they kind of rehashed it with a couple scenes. Like, hey,
Oh, are
this
they?
Is,
Okay.
Yeah, this is still going on. But I really like the acting. I guess I really like the I don't know the black guy's name, but he's a really good actor. And
Yeah, he's pretty cool to watch. Yeah,
and
he does a good job with that android.
Yeah, their chemistry together is really good. I mean, they you know. They just have a really that was his name Keith Urban or Urban. Carl. He was a country singer for a second.
Yeah.
But Carl Urban. Yeah, it's they have a really good chemistry. They really do. And Minka Kelly, motherfucker.
Oh Lord,
she's hot.
Yeah, I wasn't. We started watching the show and I wasn't so sure about it, and but the more we kind of watched it, I'm like, I kind of like this. That first episode was a bit iffy for me, but after that, I was like, man.
Yeah, they have a really good chemistry together. I just wish they would stop having so many one-off episodes. And I know they got to have X amount of one-off episodes, but I just wish they wouldn't have as many.
To get back to that story, and maybe they're trying to see if the show's going to catch on and gonna take off or something. I don't know. They don't want to get like halfway through the storyline and not be able to finish it. Maybe I don't know, but I heard about that too because it just sort of seemed like they stopped.
It seems like they're getting back to the story. Have you been watching Sleepy Hollow?
Yeah, we're probably a few behind that. I think
I like it. The acting is good in that one too.
Yeah, that one's definitely grown on me. That was another one where I was like, well, yeah, but it's the more I've watched it, I'm like, because I was afraid that when they first started that, like the whole premise, I was like that could be awful.
I was worried about the premise for sure, but
it's really been pretty entertaining. I've liked it. We've been watching that one. Yeah,
very good.
So it's been fun.
Mm-hmm.
Back to decent TV. So back to whatever Rustee was saying.
no, that sounds
is Bitcoins.
riveting. I was going to say that there was an NBA team that just opened up and they're accepting Bitcoins for tickets, apparel, all those things. I forget which team. It's the same team that's going to like wear like Google Glass during a game, but they're not like on the players, but like the mascots and cheerleaders and everything. And I guess the broadcasts will be able to like switch over to what they're seeing in real time. And I was just like, I just can't wait for it to be like, this player went to the locker room, and then it's just like
forgot to take the Google Glass off.
Some cheerleaders just blowing some guy, and just like it could happen. But Bitcoin,
man.
It's just like some NBA team's going to accept it for apparel, and it's just like what? Okay, yeah. I think it's slowly creeping into like going to be like a mainstream thing until it pops, and everybody will be like, this will be like a big test of economics sometime where they're going to be like, show all the things that went wrong. Hell, you can't say much. The United States' economics is fucking so shit on, so why not?
Yeah.
I haven't picked up any new shows. Still watching American Horror Story. Probably one of my favorite shows ever.
We're behind on that one a little bit, but we started watching that too.
I think we're in like the third episode of it.
I think we watched right up through to the break, and then I think maybe one other one after that.
Still going strong.
Yeah. It was pretty entertaining. So far what we've seen of it, I've enjoyed. So.
What else? What else is going on? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Anybody still?
Yeah, I'm still watching it.
Yeah,
we watched one. Yeah, after the break, we caught that one.
Yeah, the last episode
it's
that I
right.
watched was a little. No, the episode before last was a little intense. The one that came back from the break, when you kind of get to see what all went on.
They're torturing. They're torturing what's his bucket.
Yeah,
yeah, that's the one that we saw.
I don't understand. It still hasn't been explained. Like, what was the big deal? It wasn't like, does he have certain knowledge that he doesn't even know he has? Why would Fury go through such efforts to keep one dude alive when it doesn't even sound like they're not like their best buddies or anything?
Yeah, Well, I guess maybe that's something to be told. You know what I mean?
But just the whole thing of him whatever. If he's sitting there like going, let me die, and all that shit's going on in his head, and you're just like, holy shit.
No, that was a good episode. I read not a spoiler, but the girl that played Sif in the movie, she's gonna
she's gonna be on the show.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's going to be a mini arc. It sounds like it's just going to be like a few episodes. But
I thought the stuff that they were doing was going to tie into like the next, or have some
supposed
kind
to
of
tie into the Thor movie.
next,
I thought
the next like one of the movies,
because they've had a lot. They talk a lot about the.
I'm just tired of the one-off episodes where we went to the Shield facility. We went to this Shield facility. Let's go to this Shield facility. Let's go to this Shield facility. I'm tired of going to Shield facilities. Let's go beat some superpowered people's ass.
Yeah. Overarching bad guy, just what we've been asking for since the game came out. The clairvoyant. Now we have an enemy, a legit enemy.
But now he needs some henchmen. You know what I mean?
Have you seen the latest episode?
They had the girl in the flower dress, but they caught her.
You seen the latest episode? The last
one?
There is more henchmen. They bring back somebody from one of the first or second episodes that you got to meet, and there's a big plot twist.
Well, they did. They captured the one guy, the guy who survived the one process.
Oh,
I know who
you're talking about.
He's still alive. Yeah,
well, yeah. No, it's not him, but
not him. Okay,
but it's a character you have met before, and all of a sudden you realize, oh shit, he's actually working with the clairvoyant.
Yeah. No, I saw that episode, Rustee.
So I think they're throwing that back at you now. They're doing some of the things that we've talked about they needed to do, and yes, they needed a little bit more action in this show. There's so many other shows, like all the ones you talk about. I go see the previews and you show me clips, and I'm like, where is this kind of action in this show? There's maybe like 6 kicks and 7 punches thrown out every episode of this show. That's it.
What show's that? I'm sorry.
Fucking the Shield show. There's nothing. There's no.
Oh yeah, no. Shield needs more action.
They need to beat. There needs to be some ass beating done.
Have you been? Justified started back up again.
Have never gotten into it, even though I love that guy. I think the show is probably so good, and I just have never sat down and tried to pick it up, and it's going to be awesome.
It's on Netflix, I think. Just sit down and fucking watch it, or it's Amazon Prime, one of the two. Just, man, sit down and watch it. Just that first season, if nothing else. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so very, very good.
Lots of good TV. Game of Thrones coming back on pretty soon. We're all stoked about that, I know. The final season of what the fuck is that True Blood show is this year? They're not doing it anymore.
What's that? Say that again.
I didn't even watch the
final
last
season of True Blood is this year.
Oh, True Blood.
They actually made it better this year, V. The last one was good, so
yeah, except for that finale.
Well, you can't have it all. And the rumor going around now is they're going to do a spin-off. They're thinking about doing it. They want to do a spin-off of Dexter, starring Dexter
as what? A lumberjack?
As himself. I don't know if it's just Dexter later on, or they're going to make him younger. How can you just decide like
Dexter? That's not a spinoff. That's Dexter.
I know. That's the whole article I was reading.
Spinoff show.
They're like,
it's just putting Dexter back on TV.
They're like, whatever we do, it has to have Michael C. Hall in it. And I'm like, well, that's not really a spinoff. That's just him with new people. Because that's almost how the guy kind of like described it real quickly, was like a whole new cast and Dexter. And they're like, yeah, this is Dexter in North Dakota, where all the crime happens.
That's just Dexter.
We're gonna do Dexter instead of being in hot Miami. We're gonna put him in the cold Northwest. He has to wear coats. He gets to complain about the cold. Whatever.
No. You know what? I honestly, I was just not that impressed with the way they ended that show. I think they should just leave it, let it go, move on, find something else to do. Because I don't think it's gonna get. The show's not gonna get any better than some of the past seasons. Mm-hmm. It can only get worse, which it kind of did. So I just think they should let it go.
Yeah, they after, and my wife's been rewatching them, and we're right close to the end of the Trinity one, and I'm just like, This show never got any better than this season. The one after it with the girl, the blonde girl. Shit. Not
Dude, the season where they kill his wife.
That's the Trinity one.
Yeah. That was like holy shit.
The one after that when he saves the blonde girl from being killed and she helps him or he helps her kill a bunch of people. I think that's a really good season, and had it not been right after Trinity, it probably would have been amazing. But Trinity season was
probably was the best.
Was the pinnacle of that show. So anyway, enough about movies and whatever else. It's a Monday show, guys. We're appreciate you guys coming out. 11 people in chat room. I'll take 11 people any day, let alone a Monday. So thank you for that.
He'd take 11 people in his ass.
He probably has
taken 11 people in my ass at the same time. They were tiny people. I just stuffed them up there. Super Monday Night Combat, folks. Super Monday Night Combat.
Help V get his hat.
V needs a hat.
Two hats.
Needs a hat. He needs a hat. How long does it take to level?
I don't know. I haven't played but the tutorial, Cormus.
Okay. All right. Scares.
So we'll see. I added a bunch of people. Xbox Live. If you got Xbox Live, you want to add me? It's /2 Rustee, just like it is on Twitter. Add me on there. You can see me not doing anything because I can't watch my television through it. Because all the people that I've added so far, watching TV. That's what.
Is that what they're doing?
Watching TV. Son of a bitch. What are you gonna do? Now, Ninth Batter mentioned the Dead Rising game, and I actually want to get that game, the big zombie killing game. I think that's gonna be good. But would be nice to load up since I can't use any of my old discs, all the Xbox 360, and if I do like them, I have to rebuy them at some point. But you don't even have that option right now. It just seems like so unfleshed out that they're like, just get the hardware out there, the games will come. That's what I feel like it's saying to me. So
if you build it, well,
I'm bitching about this free thing. Sorry, but.
I know, I love that. You were like so excited about it, and then you get it.
I'm stoked to have it, but it's just like one of those things where it's a review on the Xbox, not Doritos and how they gave me one. They get amazing thumbs up for me. I buy Doritos every time we go out. I eat Doritos today. I will eat your Dorito. I will eat your Dorito pussy out.
Fuck you, exercise and eating right. Doritos.
So Xbox Sonic Racing. Well, I'm gonna be last. People are last, dude. I sucked balls. I played Mario Kart this weekend.
Doofus, it depends on if I show up or not.
I'm horrible at it. I'm horrible at Mario Kart now because shit just doesn't handle like it does at Sonic, and it makes me so mad. Me and Tanya were like, she was like in 12th place, and I was in 11th on one race, and I was just like, I'm good at racing games. This game fucking sucks. I'm like, I was like, you need to play Sonic Racing. This game blows. So.
The game that pretty much started.
So, Doofus and Daffy were there. It was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, new names, new faces. We got somebody else a new game this weekend.
What was her name again? I don't know.
It's like a name. Yeah, Aleutian or.
And she played She played Team Fortress with us on. Never even heard of this girl before ever. I don't even know where the fuck she came from.
I can't wait for TF2 again because. I really just want to play a bunch of arena maps over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah, there's something going the script.
Over and over.
Somebody suggested doing an arena map, and I put it in, and something destroyed our map campaign. It was
Although, you know what? They're kind of fun, and
I wouldn't mind playing one, but it broke and just forced them on us, and it was
over and over again. It was a bit much.
I miss the missile map.
Oh yeah, I like the missile map. Yeah,
I like the missile map. I like the one where it's like a King of the Hill, I guess. There's a point in the center, and there's like ghosts floating around. It's like I forgot the name of the map, but there's like these two-story houses on the either side. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I don't know. V and I were fucking shit up though in those arena maps. At least
I was a good healer. I was a good healer, buddy.
You were a good healer, man.
I'm a good healer in that game, but I hate playing healer.
Sorry, I'm back.
But I like playing fucking Pyro now. I like reflecting the shots back at motherfucker.
Oh yeah. It was fun though. That one one fucking payload map where we just couldn't push it like the extra 6 inches it needed to go to win.
Yeah,
that was frustrating, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'd like to see Gold Rush back on there. I like that one.
I really liked the new Capture the Flag map, the custom one that we had this week. Narf suggested it. It was you were pretty close. It wasn't a huge Capture the Flag map. You had the little like chasm in between, and a couple of like lifts and things like that. Very short map. You came out the middle, and you were literally facing the other base. And if they came out,
oh yeah, that was a good one. That was pretty intense.
I don't remember that one. When did you guys? Was that maybe that was before I showed up?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I like the one
new one, and it was awesome.
I like the intelligence one. It was like 2 bases on either side. There was like a little chasm in between. You had to take the intelligence back and forth.
Yeah, that's Capture the Flag.
Yeah, that's Capture the Flag. Oh, maybe okay. So that's maybe the same.
Yeah. Okay,
I know that one. That was fun.
Okay, so that's Capture the Flag. But
I kept shooting Riku.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
That one was fun.
I like the rocket one. I like payload. I wish you would play that desert one again. The desert fort again.
No, the custom 2 fort.
Yeah. And I don't know. That's what I want. I want those maps.
V, why don't you come together and create a map? It's just,
I don't know.
And then we'll be like, because that's what Narf
I wish somebody fucking made the enemy territory maps into. I looked. Somebody started, but the project died.
Yeah. Well, it'll happen. So I think I did see that somebody was making a new enemy territory, remaking it again. So maybe the guys from the original one too were involved with it, which would make me happy as shit. Because that's all just needs to be an updated, objective-based, team-based game. That's it.
Of course.
Escort tanks so they blow holes and stuff, and you go drop some bombs off. Escort the train. Do whatever. I love Capture the Flag, all that stuff, but that shit's been done 5,000 times. Objective-based gaming. It's just like when you escort the payload races, where you escort the thing, and they break, you gotta fix it, keep it going, objective-based gaming. That's what it's all about. I love that shit.
Right.
Anyway, I know that, who else is, something to do with Stitcher. What do I got written down here?
Stitcher Radio.
StitcherRadio.com. Somebody told me this week that you can leave reviews now on the Stitcher channel. Do it. Why not? If you go to our Stitcher page, go to Stitcher.com, search for the /2 podcast. Supposedly now you can, I don't know if you have to register or what you have to do, but you can leave a review for the show. They got the star rating. They basically finally did the one thing that iTunes still had over them, which was reviews.
Do it. Review the show. Give us thumbs up.
Review the show. Give us some stars. More than 0 helps me. It's fine with me. It can be 1 to 5. It's okay. I know we're not perfect. You can be honest with me.
We're mostly perfect.
We're perfect in our own minds. We're podcast superstars in our dreams. Because we'll never be that show. That show. So make sure you guys go to Stitcher and do the reviews. We appreciate it. Drop us a line. Drop our names like bombs. Other than that, phone calls and emails. I'm not even going to play the thing because we only got one.
Oh, we suck.
Oh, no, we do have. We do have. Never mind. Hold on. Where's the clip? I got one segment. This whole fuck.
You guys know what that music means.
Means it's time for some emails and Stitcher reviews. Coming soon, Stitcher reviews. We got this week from our good buddy, The Flash. Flash says, last episode you were talking about a bumper for Campathon News. I was picturing either Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood or the theme from Deliverance. Make it happen.
Because, they're similar.
So my question is, since I won't be able to attend, you need to come, Flash. Will there be a live stream? I can see logging in, seeing you guys roasting marshmallows. No, swapping Batman statue stories or Pokemon cards. Leaving, going to the bathroom, coming back to see blood, gore, murder, mayhem. Kind of like Woodland Critters of South Park. As Brighter Side, Uncle Hutch and E. Adams go all Charlie Manson, Helter Skelter meets Jeffrey Dahmer parade on the West Virginia hills. Cheers, Flash. So, Brighter Side, Uncle Hutch, and E. Adams are going to go Charlie Manson on us. And just chop us up and eat us.
I hope not. People need to stop talking like that.
You're scaring away the regulars.
They'll probably be the nicest people that will ever meet.
I'm serious. I mean, people need to stop talking like that because some people are taking it way too seriously.
Yeah. Got to worry about your safety. Really? No, you don't.
Yeah.
I don't think so. People live out in public all the time. I don't think they're going to do anything. There's more of us than there are of them.
Max sent in. Sorry. Max sent in I'm not yawning. It's Mac. Mac Jan sent a email. Says, so they announced the deal with a free level 90 for Warlords of Draenor. Are you guys still planning to play? So, wait, let me comment here. The deal is
that the only deal? Yeah, what's the deal?
Oh, apparently, he says, you get a free level 90 when you pre-order the expansion, not when the expansion comes out. Those of us who are still playing might want to know where you guys are going to go, what faction use their free level 90 tunes. If you guys haven't thought about it before the pre-orders open up, might be a good time to figure your shit out. Anyways,
so I have to pre-order it.
Well, they're saying
I have to pre-order it in order to get the 90. I thought that was part of it.
Well, Cormus.
Yeah, true.
If you buy it at launch, you're still going to get the 90. They're saying that if you decide to pre-order it, you will get the 90 at that point if you want.
Oh, before the game comes out.
Yeah, they're saying that anybody that pre-orders,
it's an instant 90.
It's an instant 90 now.
Okay.
I'm pissed at this, and here's why. If they would have saved the 90 for when WAD comes out, then your 90 would probably be fucking awesomely geared, ready to go into the new place, play that character. What they are doing, since they realize they have this huge chasm of content, what this means is they're going to get an assload of pre-orders. They're going to get an assload of people with instant free 90 characters that are not going to have the best gear, and they're going to want them to spend time playing their game, doing LFR, doing flex, and raiding with that character to get them really awesome gear. So instead of it being a good thing for Warlords of Draenor, for people to get that level 90 character and have it there and take it somewhere to another server or whatever, and have it really, ready to go, now they're going to give it to you and make that a content filler because they haven't given you anything else. Making you be like, oh, well, I got to pay them the subscription because now I got that free 90. I guess I can log on 3 months early and play
why would
somewhere.
Okay, let me ask you a question, though, because I'm slightly confused by your argument. Why would you have better gear at the beginning of the game, the expansion, than you would if you already had the 90 and had been able to play up until that point?
Well, if you had played the entire time, you're probably not going to have better gear. But I'm saying that they're using this as a content filler instead of something that it should be, which what I wanted to do is just remake my character somewhere and be like, there he is. There's the character. And now you're going to remake. I'm not really aggravated from my point of view because it's probably not going to matter jack dick because the first quest you do anyway is going to give you better gear.
Yeah.
It's just kind of one of those things where instead of giving people real content, okay, people are going to be like, I'm playing because I got my free level 90 3 months earlier, and I'm just doing all the same shit I did before. It's trickery. People need to open their eyes and realize that they're not getting anything. They're not getting anything special. They're just tricking them to paying them more money.
It's getting them more subscribers. Well, yeah, part of what it does is it gets you it gets them more subscribers, but it also gets you a base that has more familiarity with the game when it comes out. Do you know what I mean? Because you can still hit 90. I mean,
I know you can still hit 90, and I know you could go buy it, and you could do all these things.
You know,
but I was just,
I don't know.
I just thought it would be better for me overall, and for people's wallets, for them to just be able to be like, here's your option. They also did say, I think in an interview, that they are going to be playing around with buying max level characters, which they should.
I guess. I don't know. As long as that's all it is, as long as you're not buying gear and you're just buying the character.
Well, it's going to be a geared character of some level. You know, as long as they're not like, you can buy a tier 1 paladin for $100 or a tier 2 paladin for $200.
They're really just trying to put off the inevitability of having a free-to-play game. They're just trying.
They're implementing all the parts.
Yeah, which makes me wonder if they're just going to end up doing it, as that's going to be their big announcement for the next expansion. They're going to be like, oh, and by the way, introducing, it's now free to play because you've already paid us all this money. See, they put the pre-orders in. Everybody get their pre-order money, and then they make it free to play. But you got your instant 90. So I'm more curious. Have they said anything what they're going to do with the Scroll of Resurrection?
No, and I'm still holding.
I was kind of holding off on that, just to see if they were going to do anything.
Cal, I agree. I mean, Cal, I have
Cal Milton Jr.
I have absolutely nothing against buying your character, because I agree that leveling a character sucks ass. I do not like leveling alts.
Okay, but why is? But then that's indicative of a problem with the game. If leveling in your game sucks,
well,
it's a problem with me, Cormus. I don't like to rewatch movies. I don't like to replay games. That's me. I don't think that's indicative of their game.
Dude, trust me. I had one alt, so trust me. I understand when it comes to not wanting to replay the game, but the fact that you're like, oh, I hate leveling. Okay, if it's not your first time,
I don't think that's
a problem.
I don't think that's a problem with this game. I think it's a problem with all games like that, though, Cormus. Because I remember, I think it was Dark Age of Camelot, like years ago when I still played. It's like when they came out with an expansion, I think there was a thing where when you started a new character, it lets you level up another character all the way to the max level before the expansion. You know, but you had to.
And I get it.
But you had to at least.
What I'm hoping is that if you're a new player, getting an instant character just seems like what's the point? Why are you playing this game?
Well, I mean,
player and you just want to try this class.
Well, I guess the problem being, Cormus, I think with the game, like, wow, it's 8 years, 9 years, 10 years old now. So if you want to get a new player, they're gonna go, man, those guys have been playing the game for 10 fucking years. There's no way I'm going to start a brand new character from level 1 and then catch up with these guys. So you want them to play the game. Because when you bought WoW brand new 8 years ago, you played the game. You just logged in, everybody was the same level as you, and you got to do shit with everybody.
Yeah.
But now if I'm brand new to WoW, I'm not going to be able to do shit with anybody.
I understand what you're saying, and to a certain degree, I agree with it. But yet at the same time, I'm just like, that seems like such a shitty game to me. If that's the case, where people don't even want to play the rest of the content, they just want to play the end.
I mean, they want to play.
They want to play with their friends. I think,
and I get wanting to play with your friends. I get that, and that's
maybe that's an option deal. Maybe you get to level 20, and there's a guy that's like, hey, fuckhead, if you want to zap to the fucking end, you can. If you want to keep playing and see all the things that we've done, you can choose now.
I like the idea that they give you buy the game, you get that one instant 90, so you can start.
Oh, that's awesome. I think that's awesome.
I like that. I'm not so sure about just going out and being able to, because I mean, if you really want to just play with your friends, you've got a character right there that you can play with.
Yep. And I think that, and going to Mac's email about what we want to do, I haven't thought too much. I know V was talking, I think you were talking with somebody this week about that, about like, I think you were, about what you wanted to do, playing with people, how you thought. I don't know. I haven't thought about anything about. I want. Here's what I know. I want to play WAD. I'm going to call it WAD all day, just because it sounds retarded. I'm going to play WAD. I'm going to have a character somewhere, and I'm going to do stuff and play with my friends as much as I can. And then when it's not fun, I'm going to throw the shit down the fucking tube. Okay.
But kind of like we did with Mr. Pandera.
Yeah, and Mr. Pandera went too long for me. I still held out too long on that game. I am not giving it the benefit of the doubt. When it gets unfun, it's getting chopped. So what have you thought about it, V? What you would like
same
to
like
do?
you, man. I mean, same like you, man. I'll give it a shot. But you know what? I'm having a lot of fun doing Sonic. I'm having a lot of fun doing Team Fortress, and who knows what we'll be playing 8 months from now? Because I'm sure it's not going to be Sonic and Team Fortress. But I mean, we'll see.
Doing some flex nights. Yeah, we have 20, 25, 26 people come out for Team Fortress 2 nights.
That's a ton. I can't believe how popular that is. That's a lot of God. You guys are missing it. It's just so much fun with everybody there. And there's this playful shit talking, and it's just I don't know.
But
man.
just think about that, V. Think about the 26. We have people cycle in and out. When WAD comes out, the flex rating system's going to be like that. If you come in an hour late, the way I understand it is, jump in. It doesn't matter. Hey, 3 people got to go. See you guys next week. It doesn't hurt us. Cycle, people just jump in, come play with us.
Well, I mean, you're still gonna need like classes. Though.
I realize, I'm not delusional about that.
I think you are,
but at the same time, you're not going to cripple us if you come. You're like, it used to be like, oh, I'm going to be an hour late, or like, oh, we're all fucked, or I will have to leave, an hour into this. I'm only here for an hour. Oh, well, let's come play.
Yeah,
and I realize there's still going to be certain, we have to have so many healers, or. This, or just be like, put all these extra guys in group 6, they just die because we don't have enough healers to cover anybody. You're group 6, play till you die.
Play till you die, group 6.
So I'm writing that down for a name for the show. Play till you die.
You're group 6.
So I think
that's where all the Rikus would go. Not Rikus, but Kumis would go.
Instead of people paying
group
for
6.
server transfer. Because we got a lot of community members and stuff like that. Instead of paying for server transfer, if we kind of get this established here pretty soon and be like, this is where we want to go, then everybody can just start at their 90 there and be ready, and then be like,
do you even really need to do that?
Well, I think I don't think Flex is going to be Real ID. I don't know.
I thought it was, but because I thought they were saying that you'd be able to play with your friends anywhere.
I don't know. I take that back.
Know.
I take it back. So I
don't know. Maybe that's not the case. That was my understanding of it.
That's right, Corbus. You don't know.
I don't, but that's why I was intrigued by it.
Okay, Mac,
I didn't have to do.
Mac says it is Real ID in WAD. So
okay,
he just wants to be on the same server. Okay,
okay, because I'm like, I don't think you even have to be on the same server now. That's why I was interested, because then I could say, fuck it, I'm not transferring my character. I'm going to stay right where I'm at. You know
what server I'm not going to go to? Fucking PvE or fucking
PvP.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Fuck that.
Yeah, we all want to be in the same. If everybody wants to do the guild thing,
let's go back to Hellscream. Yay!
I'm
not Hellscream
right now. My guy's over on Dalaran. If everybody wants to fill out Seraphus's application and see if he'll let you in, we could do that. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it, but if somebody just wants to throw up roots somewhere and be like, have your free characters, but like V said, I don't know if I'll. If it's Real ID, I don't think I would make another guy
anywhere.
Okay, is it you either get one free 90 or they max out one of your characters to 90? Is that what it is? Yeah. Okay.
Max said, if you guys would join me on Dalaran, Mac, V and I are already on that server.
Yeah, me and him are already there.
So, unless we got kicked out of the guild, we're at least on that server already.
Yeah, we're somewhere.
So I haven't thought too much. If it's Real ID, that opens up a lot for me.
Yeah.
I may just make a Horde tune at that point, since...
I might just make a Horde tune at that point.
Hey, V.
I'm sorry.
I think I have diarrhea. It's fucking like...
face.
I got a lot of puckering. I got a lot of puckering going on back here.
Yeah.
You might fucking piece of shit.
So,
Okay then.
You motherfucker piece of shit.
yeah. Well, yeah, Mac, it may be a good option to have a horde tune somewhere. I don't know.
Who cares?
So anyway, I think we're gonna wrap it up. I think Stopcast is getting ready to start here in just a few minutes. If you guys want to hear more about WAD,
yeah, and Mike being a lumberjack, go to Stopcast.
Yeah, stopcast.net. Click the listen live button. I don't know. I'm sure it's there. Just go to fucking thegeekhole.com, which is an amazing website.
Yeah.
And it'll sell you when Stopcast goes live. So
go to Campathon.
Yeah, fill out your thing if you haven't. Just let us know how much interest you have. It's nothing concrete yet. Plenty of time. And I guarantee you here, before Campathon was over, at some point, we're going to have a sit down and get some people to discuss what they want to do for the next one.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be a cruise.
I did too, and I'm still hoping that most people stay on board with that idea, because I was looking at cruise prices, and you get them in advance. And you maybe throw in some group discounts. It's cheap as shit. Have somebody make your bed. I'm gonna make your bed when you're here. Go fuck yourself. But somebody will make your bed on a cruise. They'll fucking wrap up some goddamn towels and turn them into an elephant. I had some bitch. She hung a coat hanger, and it was a goddamn monkey, shaped like a towel monkey, hanging in my room when I came back. What the fuck about a towel monkey? Dude, I took pictures of all that shit. I was like,
towel monkey?
She had a coat hanger, put a coat hanger hung it on a goddamn smoke alarm, and whatever. But it looked just like a freaking monkey hanging with one arm, and it was all made of towels and dishcloths or washcloths, hanging in my room. They did some amazing shit, like wrapping up towels. I bet you they have to go to classes and make them learn how to like wrap up towels. That bitch got a tip. I was like, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen is a towel monkey. Here you
towel
go.
Monkey.
Here's $1. Make you holla. So fill out the Campathon shit. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be a good time. And by filling it out, you'll be the first to know, because I'll have your email address when new information comes out or etc. So that's really the purpose.
Etc.
Anyway, guys, I don't have any more information tonight. Anything to share?
No.
Don't think so.
Go do Stopcast now.
I had a lot of people hate on me about
Polygamers. Polygamers starts in an hour.
Yeah, Polygamers.
Go to Stopcast.
I had a lot of people hating on me about that fucker in the pussy clip. They're like, that's so fake. I'm like, we said it was fake like 10 seconds into the fucking...
Fucker in the pussy, what are you talking about?
Fucker right in a pussy.
The news guy. They just smashed. I'm like, yeah, we literally say that on the show. Fucking people. They just want to make fun of me because I'm not intelligent.
It's true.
You want to fuck her in the pussy?
Oh, fuck!
Rustee, what do you want right now?
Huh?
Oh, man.
What do you want right now?
I want a cup. Please give me cup. Please give me cup. I want a cup. Please give me cup.
You been dreaming about my big Peter?
Those redneck ones are the best.
Oh man!
Still haven't previewed that thing. B. That's gonna happen soon.
Oh, you have it though,
yeah,
right?
I have it though.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, we typically broadcast live Fridays, 9 CST. Make sure that you log on /2podcast.com. Click the listen live button. Better yet, join at Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. I know you think Twitter's gay. I know you're like, I hate fucking people talking about the old Twitter twatter and a bunch of gays and porno retweeters. It's not. It's 50-50, Dad. Okay. Give it a try. I'm not gonna give everybody Minecraft like I did Fancy. That motherfucker uses fucking Twitter, and he made fun of that thing till we gave him Minecraft so he would download it. He uses it. Fights with his ex-girlfriend on it all the time. It's hilarious.
It's true.
Make sure. So,
has there been any good drama there lately, or has it been?
Like I said, I've been going all weekend.
Okay, I haven't really checked.
Goose Fraba. I try to stay clean with it right now.
Yeah. I just hope those kids realize that they need to move on.
Yeah. No doubt.
Obama that shit. MoveOn.org. Okay. /2 podcast Fridays at 9 CST. Thank you, Cormus.
Yes.
Thank you, V.
Yes.
Thank you, Fancy.
There's still fans of the show out there.
And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Set her on fire.
Hi, this is Sprinkles the Pony, and you're listening to the /2